So today's video is an updated agenda video. So let's dive right into it. So a few months ago, I posted this video. In the video, I was sharing with you my 3 Louis Vuitton agendas, the PM size, MM size, and the GM size. Well, that was right before lockdown. And actually, that was more than a few months ago. Wow, it's been almost a year. Can you believe it? I was sharing with you that I was going to use all 3 of those agendas and figure out which one suits my lifestyle. Well, I haven't really had an opportunity to use all 3. However, I have been gravitating towards one, and I'm going to share that one with you, as well as a few updates and some current supplies that I'm now using. All right, so as I said before, I haven't really got an opportunity to use all 3 of these agendas the way that I had initially planned. And so there has been one that I've gravitated more to since I've been working from home and since my schedule has kind of changed a bit. So that would be this one here, the Louis Vuitton Agenda GM. And I really have been gravitating toward this size just because I'm able to play with it a little more, and because my handwriting is kind of large, and so I like having this one because it's more space to write in. So let me show you some of the things that I have done with this planner since I showed it to you before. So I think initially when you saw this planner, of course, it did have this dashboard here, as it should be. I absolutely love this, and this is from Cloth and Paper. Guys, check her out. It is a small business, and of course, with everything going on, we really want to support our small businesses. So again, you saw this before where I put this pink paper here because I really didn't like the clear paper there. And then of course you also have seen this Agendio planner, and I absolutely love Agendio. Agendio is great because it gives you an opportunity to really customize it the way that you like. So let me flip to this month. Now, I just got this. I actually ordered it a little late. I ordered it at the end of 2020, so it just came a few days ago. So I haven't really had an opportunity to really start writing some of the things that I have done in here. I did put, of course, my one goal for the month, and that is to exercise 5 days a week, which is really getting kind of hard now that it's cold and can't really get outside. I've also put this goal here, which is to read 3 books this month. I really want to get back to reading as much as I possibly can. So let me also show you one where I really did kind of write in. But before I do that, I'm going to just show you this little card here. Get stuff done. Really motivated by these little cards. And I think I may have picked this one up on Etsy. Not quite sure, but I keep it posted here because I just love it. It reminds me to always get some things done. So again, I just got this one, and so since I'm just going to show you the month of November because, as you can see, I wrote in it a little more. Now, I've used this a little differently than I would ordinarily because I've been playing around with some stickers in it, and because, again, most of our events have been changed, I just put some of the things that I was doing in here. And also, as you guys see, it was November, so I put this here, vote in big bold print. Love it. Now, I think in the last video, I may have shown you this type of setup because I really do like the setup month on 2 pages. But what I did change this year is I ordered these stickers. I'm not a big person for stickers and those kinds of things, but because we don't have as much to do, I have been using them more. And what I did was I ordered these because these are clean. I like things that are really clean. And I noticed in my last planner, I had a lot going on and it was looking a little messy for me. It was looking like it was a little too much. And so I ordered these, and as you can see, they're really clean. They're in this same color concept as the overall agenda, which is the pink color, one of my favorites. And so I'll link these down below as well. I got these off of Etsy. And again, I really like these because they really do kind of go with the color palette that I have. So let's flip now to the next section, which is the schedule section. Also, what I've changed in here is I've added these pink dividers. Now, before I had pink paper behind each of these. Really wasn't working for me because the paper was getting dirty and I had put some of these cards on them. Again, just a little too much. So what I did was I've added these pink ones, and these are from Cloth and Paper as well, behind the clear ones. Now, in a perfect world, I would have just the pink ones, but in this case, the clear ones here has writing here, which I love, in the gold foil. And then, of course, the pink ones, it has no writing on here, and I didn't really want to put any kind of sticker on here. So Cloth and Paper, if you're listening, perhaps you can start to make the pink ones with the gold writing. It's absolutely a great combination. So I keep both of these in here. So again, let me just flip to the days on a page. Now, I have set this up the way that I think actually works for me. What I have here is just do it. And these are things that I need to do during the day. I have the emails and phone calls, which you guys saw in the last planner that I had. And then I put on here the workout and, of course, meals, because I really do want to keep track of how long I work out each day and what I'm consuming each day. I then added another section up here, which is inspiration and acts. And so for me, that is what is inspiring me that day, or what kind of acts of kindness am I doing to inspire someone else. So I wanted to make sure that I included that up here. Also right here, I have in here to remind myself to take my vitamins, because you guys know, for me, health is so important. Also, I've added a section here for notes, any kind of notes I want to take, and also spending. What am I spending my money on throughout the week and throughout each day? So I also have this section here, and this is a list section. I changed this up. I think on the other video, the last time I showed you guys this, it was a list, but it was just blank lines all the way across. And what I've done is I've added these sections so that I can keep better track of what I'm making lists for. So I have the household, I have organizations that I'm involved with, and also I have the to-do list, things I need to do, whether it's throughout the week or whether it's just that I need to do in general. I also have here the next section, which is the project section. And in this section, I have projects that I want to do. So right now, I am really focusing on house and what I want to do to kind of spruce up the house a little bit. I want to lighten it up. And so I have sectioned off which areas that I'm going to start to focus on, because I want to change it a bit. And I guess that is just one of the things that tend to happen. The longer you stay at home, the more you start to look, and the more you want to do something different. So the next section that we have is the finance section. And up front in the finance section, I have my wish list. And ladies, that is the list of all of those wonderful things that I am planning to buy this year. And so I have that right up front. I also have now in the finance section, I have this one page of blank lines so I can write notes, any kind of notes that I choose to write related to finances. But I've also added this page here, which is potential investments. I want to write down those investments that I plan to make this year. When I see something, when I'm talking to somebody and they give me a great tip, I want to just be able to write it down, make some notes so that I can go back to it later when I'm speaking with my financial planner. So the next section that we have is the goals section. And, you know, I have a lot of goals for this year, and I'm just going to keep those private, but here is what it looks like, how I set it up. I put the goal here, and I've also put the start date of the goal. And of course, it has this, so what I have here is goals or ideas. And so I put the goal or idea here, and then I put the start date with lines so I can make some notes on when I plan to accomplish it, how I plan to accomplish it, all of those steps that happen in between. So that is the goals section. And like I said, I have some in here, but I really want to keep those private, so I won't show you exactly what those are. And then I have the miscellaneous section where I truly just write notes throughout the day or I may do some journaling throughout the day, and I keep it here. So that is basically the agenda. I also have this little section here, a pocket, again, cloth and paper, and that pocket is for any receipts, any type of small paper that I want to keep, and I need to just make sure that it is secure. And so that is really it. That is the last of the agenda, with the exception of this really old section, which is a telephone or a contact book. And this is, like I said, a really old section, and it has names and numbers of different various contacts. So guys, that is it for the agenda. This is the one that I am using currently. I also have in here this pen here, and this is a pen by Pilot. I think this was like $8, and I absolutely love it. It is gel ink, so you can buy the pen for $8, and as soon as the ink runs out, of course, you can order the refills or go to something like Staples and pick up the refills, and the refills are something like 6 for $8 or 6 for $10. But I absolutely love this pen. The ink is absolutely wonderful. So that is it for this agenda. It is the Louis Vuitton GM size, and it's in the Damier Ebene. So that is my update on the agenda that I'm currently using. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If so, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. As always, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.